Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Deborah McCampbell, the owner of Explicit Hair Studio and Hair Restoration located in San Diego, California. Welcome. I'm also a board certified trichologist, which is a hair scientist, and what I do is work with hair loss, and scalp disorders. And I'm also a master cosmetologist of 32 years, helping women maintain healthy hair and get healthy hair. With that being said, let's get into why I'm here today. And I'm here to talk to you about your hair's friends. Yes, your hair has friends. Now, we do know the definition of friends. A friend is someone who will support you in good times and bad times, who will pick you up when you are down. So let's talk about hair friends. Hair friends do the same thing. It supports the hair to promote hair growth, to prevent hair loss, to prevent scalp disorders. So let's talk about the first friend. The most very important friend is nutrients, okay? Nutrients, food that you feed the body that helps you to promote wellness and hair growth. Yes, when you're eating a well-balanced meal, I mean a meal, not pieces of things that we tend to do because either we don't like to eat breakfast or we don't have time. So we'll grab one of this and we'll grab one of that. Well, the hair and the body needs a full balanced meal. That's the starting of your hair friend because it's going to promote growth. So the next friend of your hair is scalp care. Why is scalp care one of your best friends? Because you do know a well scalp promotes healthy, strong hair. But not only does it promote strong, healthy hair, it prevents hair loss and scalp disorders. That's right. So when you start off with a clean scalp, an exfoliated scalp, ridding all of the scalp from its excessive oil, products, free radicals from the environment, it creates a foundation so your hair can thrive. So that's why it's one of your best friends, okay? So let's talk about the next best friend, stress management. I'm not sure if you know, but stress causes hair loss, especially if it's unmanaged. What I mean by unmanaged, sometimes people are hit with one thing after another and they just can't catch their breath. It's stressful at work. It's stressful at home. It's stressful maintaining friendships. It's just stressful with yourself, with the changes that your body is going through. We are just dealing with a lot of stress because we are bombarded with so many things. But our best friend to our bodies and to our hair is when we manage that stress, okay? And there is various ways that you can manage your stress. You can manage your stress through meditation, through prayer, through exercise, or just doing whatever brings you relaxation and joy. Seek to do those things. So that is a part of managing your stress, okay? And so let's see what else. Then our next friend, hydration. Yes, hydration. What do you mean when I say hydration? I am actually talking about drinking water, not putting moisture and all that. We're going to store it from the body within because you do know when you hydrate your body, your skin looks so radiant and elegant. Yes, you have on this makeup, but underneath, you want to make sure that you're drinking enough water so that it can promote your best self, okay? Hair is the same way. When you get enough hydration in your body, your hydration is able to go to the scalp because hydration is going to prevent dry scalp. It's going to prevent breakage. Yes. So that's why, how much water do you have to drink? Because that's what I'm talking about, drinking just some regular water. And so at least 8 glasses of water. The more water you can drink, you will start seeing that your scalp is not dry. You will see that your hair will become supple, Okay, so hydration is one of your hair's greatest friends. Yes, indeed. And so make sure you drink plenty of water, but also hydrating products. Okay, definitely want hydrating products because so many products have drying agent. We are known to look for alcohol in a product. Well, there are some alcohols that are moisturizing. I can't name them off the top right now, but when you see something that has alcohol in it, it has SD alcohol. I can't think of the other ones, but anyway, you can look it up on Google to see what type of alcohol it is, because some of the alcohol, like I said, is hydrating. So make sure you choose hydrating products, not moisture. So if you're an oil type of girl, you want to use a moisturizing cream first on your hair, and then you can seal with oil. I've never been a big oil girl, but I took a hair challenge, okay? I took a hair growth challenge with myself. And so what I did for the 8 weeks, I incorporated organic coconut oil in my hair regimen. And so when I hydrated my hair, I love to put the cream on there. I do the Smoothing Enhancing Cream by Shea Moisture. I put that on my hair before I begin to style because it makes my hair soft. It makes my hair supple. I just like how it makes my hair. So then after I put that on there, I put the coconut oil to seal it just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. And to my surprise, I really liked it. And so doing my research, I looked it up and it said that coconut oil has these wonderful properties to them. I love that. And what it did, it sealed in the moisture so my hair wouldn't be dry. And I did not use it every day either. I only used it maybe once or twice a week. I shampoo my hair every 7 days. So maybe once or twice, like I put it on and then 3 or 4 days later, I just repeated the system that I have, oh my goodness, I can't even talk, the cream, the hydrating cream, then the oil, tagged it up like that. But what I loved about the properties of the coconut oil, maybe you don't know, when you shampoo your hair stretches, it stretches when water touches the hair. Now, if the water causes the hair to stretch too much, it's going to break. So the coconut oil is a protector. Oh my goodness, on that level, because what it does, it keeps the water from stretching the hair too far to cause it to break. And not only that, it helps to retain the moisture and protein loss. So that coconut oil is amazing. I know some of you don't like coconut oil because it's too heavy and all that. Just don't use too much, just little. Okay, so we've talked about that. That's one of your hair's friends too. Okay, let's see, what is the next one besides hydrating? Oh yes, number 4, your friend, gentle hair care practices. Now that's definitely your hair's best friend because you want to take care of your hair, meaning that choosing the right hairstyles. And so when you talk about choosing the right hairstyles, are these hairstyles going to promote growth or is it going to cause damage? That's how you have to look at it. And so like today, I have a protective style on. I have my little pony on because it's so hot and humid in San Diego. We never get like this. So I wanted to put my hair up to protect it. So first thing that I did, I make sure that I did my enhancing smoothie. Yes. And a little bit of coconut oil. Yes. Because those are definitely my hair best friend. And then I put it up, and then on the outside, I just put a little bit of, what kind of gel did I put? I did put some gel on there. I love the Essence. Oh my goodness, I can't think of it. Oh my goodness, that gel. Oh boy, it's I can't even call the name of it. It's Essence something. Anyway, I put a little gel on there. You notice how I did it though. I put my moisture, then I put the protective oil, then I put gel. Never put gel on a naked hair. Never put oil on your naked hair. Always start off with some type of moisture cream and build up to what you're trying to get. So back to my little protected hairdo here. So now I have a protective style. I have protected my hair, and now I have this style to protect my hair. Now, one thing about wearing this pony, don't put it on too tight, because if you put it on too tight, you could cause damage to your hair follicles. It can take only one time to damage your hair follicles. So you want to be careful. And you want to make sure, even if you're wearing braids, weaves, any protective style, you want to be careful not to make it too tight, because it does cause hair damage to the follicles. And if you cause damage to the follicles, then you're going to experience hair loss. And depending on how much damage it is, it could take a while to restore your hair, or perhaps you may not be able to restore it. So be careful when selecting protective styles. Protective styles can be your hair's best friend, just depending on how often you wear it and whether it's going to promote growth or not. Okay, so the next thing is manipulating our hair. When we manipulating our hair just too much, you got to be really careful to not over manipulate, because that can cause hair breakage. Okay, so that's why I'm saying gentle hair care practices is our best friend. You know, another time when you could break the hair off, when it's time for shampooing, conditioning, and detangling. You want to be gentle. Once again, shampoo day. When you get ready to detangle your hair, especially if your hair is curly, okay? If your hair is curly, you want to use an organic coconut oil to detangle from the ends to the root, okay? Detangle. You don't have to use a lot of oil, but just enough to cause slip, and be very gentle detangling. You're gonna finger detangle, okay? Then another time when we could break off the hair that we need to be gentle is when you're getting in that shampoo. Like I told you before, the coconut oil is going to help the hair. It's going to help the hair not to stretch past its capacity, because if it stretches past its capacity, the hair could break off, okay? Because, you know, just like a rubber band, if you stretch it too much, it's broke. Okay, it's broke. So you want to be careful. And then another beautiful property about, you know, the coconut oil, it helps prevent protein loss, and it locks in the moisture. So just being gentle, use a gentle styling when it comes to your hair, and that is your hair's best friend. Okay, the next one is a good one. Adequate sleep. Very important. Now, you know, a lot of us don't get enough sleep, because different things affect us from getting enough sleep. It could be you staying up too late. It could be you have things on your mind. You can't fall asleep in the way you need to. Well, you do know you need to have a proper amount of sleep. And this is why sleep is your hair's best friend. Because when the body is resting, such as sleep, the body can repair any damage or anything that was going on within the body. It's a time of repair. So we need to sleep. The body needs 7 to 9 hours of sleep. And I know for some of us, like myself included, that's a lot of hours. Now, I love when I can at least get 7 to 8. Lately, I'm only getting 6. So I got to try to get that extra hour in somewhere, maybe perhaps in a nap, you know. But anyway, that's when the body heals itself. So you want to rest. So if you're having problems with sleeping, then I suggest that you adopt put some things in your regimen that'll help you sleep, such as taking a nice warm shower or a nice bubble bath, you know, maybe reading a book that doesn't cause you to think, something that is just relaxing, listening to some nice soft music, very low while you're relaxing, so to enter yourself in a state of rest. Perhaps that may make you go to sleep. Oh, you know what else is really good? Cherry juice. Cherry juice, I'm telling you, it is a natural melatonin. Yes, I love cherry juice. It's the tart cherry juice. It don't taste really good, but it's okay, because you only need about an ounce, a real little bitty, but it really does. Take it maybe 15 to 20 minutes before you get ready to go to bed, drink it, make sure it's ice cold. And I'm telling you, it started making you feel sleepy. I don't know if it was in my mind, but it is a natural melatonin. So take that, and that will help you get some rest. And just try to, make sure it's pitch black in there. You don't have all those lights from, they give you all these neon lights for different things. The clock got one, the TV got one, the fan got one. Try to get those lights out of, get that light toned down or something. And by all means, do not have your cell phone near your bed. And I'm guilty for that. I have that daggone cell phone right there by my bed. Make sure you don't have it by the bed, okay? Because what that is going to do is going to emit whatever's coming out of the cell phone to keep you up. Who would have known? Anyway, get an adequate amount of sleep is one of your hair's best friends. I know I kind of went on a tangent there, but it was needed. Okay, let's see. What is our next best friend? Regular hair trims. Yes, regular hair trims remove split ends, and not only do it remove split ends, it makes your hair look healthier and thicker, because the ends, when the ends need to be trimmed, they look very thin and sparse and see-through. No one wants that. So get rid of those ends so that your hair can look healthy and thick, okay? And it's definitely a myth that if you cut your hair grows. Hair gonna grow anyway if you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's just retaining the length when you have the ends. But if the ends are damaged, you want to remove them so that it doesn't damage the rest of your hair. And how often should you get a trim? I recommend my clients every 2 to 4 months. Normally 4 months, but 2 depending on the amount of manipulation that you are doing. If you're not doing a lot of manipulation, and when I'm talking about a lot of manipulation, if you are styling the hair into twist outs and braid outs and whatever you're doing, and flat irons and things like that, you definitely want to trim it more often. But if you're just doing, putting the hair up into some type of protective that you take out every week and shampoo, you don't really have to go every 2 months. But it's really definitely necessary for your hair to be to be healthy, to be healthy if you're getting trimmed every 2 to 4 months. Okay, and let's see. The next one is protecting your hair from the environment. So protecting from environmental damage. I know when I was growing up, we didn't even know nothing about environmental damage. I mean, as times go on, we learn a lot about what the environment does to our bodies. So yes, the environment, meaning the weather conditions, and we can have very, on each spectrum, it's very hot and humid or very cold and rigid. Depends on what part of the country you live in. I live in San Diego, California, and we're having some extreme weather right now. It is super hot, 100 degrees plus, and it's humid. Something unlike that we don't experience. So I put my hair away. That's why you see me in this protective style, but it's cute, and I like to be cute. As you do too, you do. But anyway, yes, I'm protecting my hair from free radicals, the sun, very hot. So what I did when I put my hair in this ponytail, I did some enhancing smoothie. It's some cream moisturizer by Shea Moisture. I put that on there, and I put a very small amount, a very small amount of organic coconut oil just to seal that moisture in. And then I put a small amount of gel on there, some healthy gel. I put that on there. I can't think of the name, but I can see the bottle. But anyway, some healthy gel, and I just kind of smooth it on the outside. The gel, I just put on the outside. And then I just, this is a clip-on ponytail. It's not the human hair, the braid hair that you wrap around. This is a clip-on. But let me just say this. When you're doing protective styles such as a ponytail, you got to be careful, because it can become not your hair's best friend. That means if it's too tight, it's going to cause damage to your hair follicles. You definitely don't want that. Or the little comb in this drawstring, if it is, pulling, just like friction, that's what I'm trying to say, from that little comb going in the top and going on the bottom, it could cause you some hair damage as well. And when you pulling that string, making it too tight, whichever way you're going to get your ponytail on, and just be careful. That's all I'm saying. But it is your hair's best friend because it's cute. You look cute. You feel cool. So yeah, and it also going to promote growth because my hands are not in it. My hair is just laying nicely, resting until I shampoo it. I shampoo every 7 days. So my hair is just chilling. So that's why it's my best friend, because I'm protecting it from the environment. Because as I said, we live on 2 spectrums of the world. You got hot and humid, cold and rigid. So both can cause, can take the moisture out of the hair, the heat and the cold. The cold, normally it doesn't take the moisture out of the hair, but we wear hats. So we're dealing with friction. Some of those hats are wool, and it's causing our hair to have problems. I suggested, that you find, I don't even know how to tell you what to do with a hat. But anyway, I don't know. Just try to get some hats that don't pull out the hair. Maybe a different type of fabric than wool, okay? So whatever you do, protect your hair from the environment, okay? So let's see what the next one is. 8. The next friend that your hair like is hair boosting supplements, aka vitamins. I didn't say vitamins, I said supplements, because some people think that they can take vitamins and not have to eat the foods that produce the nutrients that you need. That's not true. Vitamins are only good to supplement what the body needs, okay? So you do know the body needs protein, it needs iron, it needs zinc. So in other words, it needs vitamins and minerals, okay? And then you have specialty vitamins that has them both. It has vitamins, minerals, DHT blockers. So why do we have DHT blockers? Because some people have high testosterone, low estrogen. And when you have that, it creates an imbalance. The high testosterone creates something called DHT. What DHT is not the hair's friend, because what it does, it cuts off the nutrients. You see my follicle here? Right here is the bulb where all the nutrients and the blood flows up the strand of hair. So what the DHT does, it just cuts it right off at the bulb. Boop. Let's see. Boop. Right here. Cuts it off. Can you imagine cutting the nutrients off? You see the hair at the top there? It's going to fall out because it doesn't have any nutrients. Anything that you cut off, such as blood supply, because that's what's down there. The nutrients come from the blood supply. When you cut off the blood supply, this is your hair strand. It's going to die and fall out. If you put a rubber band around your arm, your hand is going to go dead. Okay, so it's similar. So basically the supplements that has the DHT blockers, it prevents that particular enzyme, which DHT is an enzyme that gets on the hair follicle to cause damage. Suffocation is what it does. So you have supplements that do that. So supplements is definitely the hair's best friend, okay? Because all the time we don't eat a well-balanced meal. Remember early on, I told you that hair's best friend is nutrients, the full balanced meals that you eat. So the supplements is your best friend, okay? And I have some hair supplements that have them all. It has vitamins, it has minerals, and it has DHT blockers in it. This is a wonderful little vitamin, and it's a 3-month supply. I have it down in the description box. If you're interested, you can get it. You can purchase it. Okay, so those are the tips for maintaining healthy, strong hair. Your hair's best friends. And if you would put those things in your hair regimen, I guarantee you that you would have a healthy scalp. You will have strong, healthy, beautiful hair because you have done the work. That's all, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you taking your valuable time to listen to what I have to say. Now, I need to ask something of you, if I may. If anything that I said today was very helpful to you, can you do me a big favor? Help me to grow this channel by hitting the like button and also commenting. I love to hear what you have to say, and then subscribe. That helps me to build a channel to bring more content that you want to hear. If you comment, I'll know what you want to hear. And if you hit that notification button, you'll know when I come back with some more helpful tips. Thank you so much for joining me. It was my pleasure to speak to you. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time, which will be next week because I video every week. Okay? Happy hair to you. Bye-bye.